So I'm here with Miguel. Miguel, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Miguel. I'm from the south of Spain, but I'm currently based in Berlin, Germany.
So what brought you to Israel?
Well, actually, the good weather, because in Berlin now it's very cold, and I thought about breaking away and going to a different country where it would be warm, and there were cheap flights to Eilat, and I thought it would be a very interesting country because of the culture and the religion, the history. So we came here with my girlfriend for a while.
So the reason why all New Yorkers leave to Miami is why you came here.
Yeah, precisely.
So what do you think about Israel after you've been here for 2 weeks, correct?
Yeah, well, actually, I enjoy a lot my time here. I met a lot of interesting people, and I think it's a place around here with a lot of historical references, and I think I enjoy it very much. The weather was not so fine as I expected, but very good.
So who was the most thing that impressed you the most being in Hebron?
Well, just the first moment I arrived in Hebron, I felt a bit shocked because I didn't know the situation was so overwhelming, especially the military presence was very strong for me. I'm not used to see guns and weapons and tanks, and here in just a walk I could see many, so that was a bit shocking for me.
Did you feel safe?
I wouldn't call safe, no. When I see gun, I don't know, I didn't feel unsafe, but to me seeing guns is not a comfortable feeling.
Because it's not like the European style.
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
So overall, what was the biggest impression in terms of speakers that you saw in Hebron that you really impressed you the most?
The what, sorry?
Speakers that you've seen in Hebron that presented you and gave you a tour. Who did you like the most?
I didn't go with tour guides or anything. I just was going my own way and talking.
But people that you heard, I mean, you must have heard different people speak.
Yeah, well, well, me personally, I got very well with the guy that make art with color sand, because I like this kind of merchant people that have been here many years. But I met friends with many people. I don't have any problem or anything. So I come from abroad and I see what the situation is, and that's my feeling, that the people is good, and I think they wouldn't have a problem to live with each other, but there are some historical troubles and some things that are not working out well so far. But in general, when you come from abroad, you may think if it's a conflict, people is bad, but I don't think so. I think I made many friends in both Jews and Arabs and anything.
So before you came here, you thought people were there was no coexistence here?
Yes, that's what I thought, totally.
So you think you'll come back again?
Oh yeah, for sure, yes, definitely.
And what did you think about the Jewish Hebron part? Did you speak to Yishai?
Well, I didn't get to speak with many Jews. I spoke with many rabbi, and it was interesting to have their opinion, and they're very wise. And one thing is surprising for me, that every Israeli person knows a lot about the history and about it's just incredible with precise dates and names, and I wish, for example, in Spain we knew our history so well, which we don't. So yeah, I enjoyed a lot talking, because it's like, to me, it was a very, I mean, you can read in books, you can read watch documentaries, but when you learn it from the people, and here everybody I stop and I ask, they all have a lot of wisdom to share, and that was very rewarding.
So what would you tell other Europeans or people that come here?
Well, I would tell them to come here because it's an interesting place, and it's beautiful, and it's interesting, and I think that's what I would tell them, that it's worth coming here despite all the situation.
And do you find the situation very difficult?
Well, yes. The thing is that because it's hard to make an opinion after being here 1 2 weeks. The conflict is way bigger than that. We can try to have an opinion, but we can't really know. And I see many Arabs suffering. That's what they tell me. And for me, it's hard to see so much army in one place, and the checkpoints and the divisions and fences. That's something I personally don't like. I don't say maybe here is necessary or not. I don't know. I'm not one to judge, but it's definitely not an ideal place to be, an ideal scenario for coexistence. So I really wish soon this could disappear, the checkpoints, the fences, and people could be together, because if it's a holy land, I think you have the same God, why not to be together, because actually, if you read in history, there were Jews here for many, many years, and sometimes they were more, sometimes less, but even when they were a minority, they could coexist with Arabs. That's what happened in history. So I think today, my wish would be that everybody could live together and happily and leave behind all prides and all shocks that happen.
But this is also a very tough neighborhood. It's the Middle East.
Yeah, I know.
And, if you look at minorities like the Yazidis who are not armed, or the Christians who are not armed, I mean, how are they doing in the Middle East?
Yeah, well, I know that. That's what I wish. I don't say it's easy or not, but...
Anyways, Miguel, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks to you.
So, anyways, if you're ever back in Israel or you want to tell anyone about, want to come to Hebron and see the Jewish perspective or see both sides, I don't know how knowledgeable I am, but I feel I can definitely, show off or give off what I know. So,
Thank you very much.